Hello, my name is Michael Souza and I'm the creator of this YouTube channel, Jogos no Tabuleiro, which is a Portuguese YouTube channel, but I'll do some small videos in English. This is the case. This is Plutocracy, a game that I've known, and the publishers sent me a copy when I was in Essen and I visit their stand, and I was intrigued by the game. So I had the opportunity to play it, and now I can give you a small explanation how it plays and my opinion about the game. So this is a game about pickup and delivery, so delivering goods in space in our solar system, and this is all about money, but in the first place all about time. Time is money, and it's really like this in this game. In this game we are companies, we have ships that start in some of the planets, and you can see the planets of our solar system here, and the colors are connected to the colors of the discs in the board. So the main difference of this game is that this will move, players will rotate, and the distance will change, which is relevant because this is a game about distributing the cargo and a common pickup and delivery, but where the board changes. The goal of the game is to have the most presence in the Plutocratic Council. The player with most presence at the end of the game will win the game. We can see in the individual player board that this shows the sequence of actions that we should do in each turn. In each turn, players play by turn, but they play in the sequence from those that spend the least time. This marks the time spent by the players, and the player that spent the less time is the first player, and the game will end when one of the markers, the time markers, reaches the end of the game, which changes the time when the game will end will change according to the player count, and also these milestones, the rotation of the planets, the changes of the prices, and the election of the planets depends on the number of players playing the game. In this case, I've did the setup for 4 players, and I'll try to do an example. For example, we start with 12 money space zeros, as they are called. In our first turn, we have the opportunity to sell and buy resources in the planet that we are. Imagine that we are the blue player, so we are here in Uranus, and we have the opportunity to sell greenery, I don't know, green material, vegetation, and buy carbon. I guess it's carbon. So this is a common way to do the prices as a game mechanism. So if you sell, the price is lower. If you buy, the price increase. So very common. You buy and sell the quantity that you want, but you can never have more than 5 of each in your player board. So you buy, you sell, then you have the opportunity to buy seeds in the planet at stake. In this case, it was Uranus, so I could buy, for example, if I was blue, I could buy this place for 3 space zeros, and I can buy as many as I want, but it's tricky because we need money to continue to fuel our economy. So, and the player with the most presence will elect a member for the Plutocratic Council, which is the space in the game that allow you to define who will win the game. So then we can buy seeds, and then you can save aliens from the asteroid that is over here, so anyone can travel there, and if they are there, they can save the alien. Just take the token, and the token is useful for the next action, which is join a society in Earth. You have the possibility to join any society if you fulfill the requirements. For example, if I had the 25 space zeros, I don't have, but imagine that I have, I could place a token here in the first place, so I could have 3 presence in the Plutocratic Council, like this. So this would give me an advantage. So any player can do this, and there's a place for any of the 4 players. And after joining a society, we should travel. It's mandatory to travel. Imagine that I am the blue player and that I want to travel to Jupiter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 11, plus 2 because of the landing and the takeoff. For example, 13. I move my time counter to 13, and then I unlock everything that I passed through. Rotation, so the planets will rotate. All the ships that are in the planets go with the planets, and you need to move to the next space. So everything changed in the map. The asteroid also moves, and the rotation goes to spot number 20. So this will happen several times during the game. Also the prices will change. For example, this will increase and this will drop, something like that. And then I can pass my turn, and then the other players will play the game. The players will play as long as they are the last in the time track. So it can be a while for me as a blue player to play again. So the game is like this, and this is a race to elect as many members for the Plutocratic Council. The election will happen 3 times in the game. The first time, only the player with the most presence in each planet will elect a member. For example, if I was the only one in Uranus, I will have 1 more presence in the Plutocratic Council, and this will do this for each planet, and then this will advance 3 times. We can have this 3 times, and in the last election, the player with the most presence will elect 2, and the player with the second one will elect 1. So this is a summary of the game, and the purpose is to manage your resources to have the most presence and to win the game. The game is very deterministic. We need to make a lot of calculations, and this was a bit of a surprise for me, but I think the game is very smart in the way it's done. It's very original, because this is a pick-up and delivery where the setup in the map changes, and it changes through the players' interactions. It's the way the players decide how to move that change the way the map works. So the interactions are not direct, but are indirect, and there's a lot of competition for the seats to have the most presence in the Plutocratic Council. And of course the prices change according to the type of resources that we buy and we sell. So I think this is very interesting. Some minor complaints about the graphical design. Some arrows will make this easier to understand the economic mechanics of the game, and also it's a little bit dark, which is not very useful for us to see very small letters. The game, I think it's a very nice creation, but I think there's something missing. Could have different player powers and other ways to have some tech tracks to be more efficient doing something. I guess we could negotiate and exchange resources with the players, I don't know, but maybe that would make the game very long, which would create a different game. So I think it's a really nice game for those that like pick up and delivery and brain burning exercise. So this is my opinion on Plutocracy.